Durban-based doting dad Timothy Bridgman is the 5th participant to take us up on the life-changing challenge, and he's ready to rumble.
Tim, congratulations on taking up the challenge and being game for something as difficult as this. What made you do it?
I have a loving wife and daughter, and she's actually a miracle child.
Tell me a bit about Isabella. She's gorgeous.
You know, we had 3 previous miscarriages, but when Isabella was born, like, my life took a completely new turn. I look at things differently. When I make decisions, even if it's in the far future, I always base my decisions today for her future.
Tim, let's fast forward a couple of years to Isabella's wedding day. Just imagine this for a moment. It's a magnificent day. She's walking down the aisle. She's looking beautiful in a white dress, and she's walking alone. You're not there to give her away, to walk her down the aisle, because she had a fatal heart attack years ago. Now, that's a very real scenario, Tim, because currently your risk factor for having a heart attack is very high in the next 10 years. And here's why. You've got a couple of risk factors. You've got high blood pressure, you've got high cholesterol, and you've got obesity, you're overweight. Those 3 combined form something called metabolic syndrome, or syndrome X, which really means that each of those risk factors alone in themselves increase your chances of a heart attack, but combined they almost double your chances of getting a heart attack. So that's concerning. Now we can do something about it. That's the great news. Are we going to make this happen?
Yes, 100%.
Brilliant. I'm going to introduce you to Lisa and Christelle now, who are going to put you through your paces, but you're going to love them for it, and you're going to be so glad that you did. Let's do this thing.
Tim, welcome to your kitchen and your wife's cooking. Tim, I have a problem here though. Would you normally have this for lunch and have this for dinner?
Yes.
So 2 very big portions and 2 very big main meals. What I've done is reduce your portion from something like this as a main meal to much smaller starch and protein portions looking like this.
If I have that portion, how will I be full? I'm
very glad that you're highlighting that. Because the problem currently, Tim, is that you're overeating on lunch and dinner because you're not including any snacks in between. So with smaller, regular meals throughout the day, you won't feel that dip. And we'll include bulky things to keep you full. Okay, so don't worry, you'll be fine.
Tim, and an age-old trick when it comes to portion size is use a smaller plate. You'll eat less, guaranteed. So let's see if we can fit all of that onto this plate. So go onto the rice.
Veggies.
Falling over the edges, doesn't that look like a massive portion?
Trickery.
I'm feeling full already.
Tim, I'm very interested to see what this body is made up of. In other words, your body composition. So I'm not always interested in just your weight and therefore your BMI. I want to see what you're made up of. How much muscle, how much bone, how much water, what your metabolism is doing. Right, ready for the shock? Okay. So really all that's happening is a little current being sent through your body. It's called bioelectrical impedance, okay, which is going to give me the densities of all the different masses in your body. So Tim, I have your stats ready here. Really what I want people to learn is that you can have a very skinny person with a huge percentage of body fat, and then quite a big person that's got hardly any body fat. So it's time to throw away the scale and rather dig deeper into what your body's really made up of. Less fatty tissue and more lean muscle mass. So my goals for you would be to drop body weight, to drop your body fat percentage, to keep your lean muscle mass as it is, and by that we're going to be doing weight training, and of course make sure that you are totally hydrated.
Tim, it sounds like you've got a bit of exercise lined up for you, and in fact this is the position I want you to be in after exercise, so exhausted from training so intensely that you just finished. In fact, you need to be just a few moments away from this. Clear!
Like many working mothers, Kathy is constantly on the go. After taking care of what her family needs and meeting work deadlines, she has very little time to look after her own health.
So what do you think of this spread here in front of you?
It's really an awesome spread, and I'm so thrilled that you brought all my favorite foods back.
That is exactly why I have a problem with this. This mainly represents your bad food choices. Okay. Kathy, looking at you, you look young and fit and healthy. But the fact of the matter is that you have high cholesterol.
That is correct.
Your snacking choices are very bad. You love your biltong.
I do.
Okay. This biltong is a little bit fatty. I've seen some really big pieces of fat. and you can replace it with some lean biltong and even game biltong.
Okay.
And you've got a huge array of fruits and vegetables that are healthy for you. They bulk you up and they keep you full between meals. Last one I want to show you is yogurt. You know what a really nice tip is? You take a tub, put it in the freezer, and it becomes like frozen dessert. It'll take you 20 minutes to finish, which is great, and it really is like a sweet snack, and it's really healthy for you. You don't look convinced. The bad fat content of this group of foods equals more than 3 kilograms of bacon. Michael, you have to come and look at this.
Kathy, I can sympathize as a fellow snacker with your need to nibble, but I'm afraid Christelle's right. What you have in a week in terms of snacks, which almost goes unnoticed because there are little bits and pieces here and there, this is 3 kilograms of fat. I mean, this is just gooey, yucky, just ugh.
Gosh, that's a lot of fat.
I mean, you're putting that into your body. Makes you want to quit snacking altogether.
Definitely.
You don't have to quit.
No.
You can just move to the healthier snacks.
There you go.
It's just about making the right choices.
You're so right.
And that's quite a nice spread.
You like that?
It looks good.
I can take some of these then,
Whoa.
Kathy was oblivious to the harmful effects of her sneaky snacks.
Kathy, to the naked eye, you don't look unhealthy, and yet you're concerned about your health. Why?
My dad actually passed away from heart disease, and he passed away at the tender age of 63. And my brother has just been diagnosed with high cholesterol. So my fear is that it is in the family, and I want to try and bring it down as quick as possible.
Okay, well, fantastic, Kathy. Let me tell you what I saw when I looked at your profile. There are some concerning factors. Firstly, the one you know about, high cholesterol, 6.3. Your blood sugar shows me that you are a pre-diabetic. In other words, the grey area, just above normal, just below diabetic levels, we call it borderline diabetes. The concern I have with that, about being pre-diabetic, is that there's 25% chance that you will progress to diabetes type 2 in the next 3 to 5 years. And finally, stress. Stress affects hormonal imbalances and results in insulin not working optimally, and that can lead to diabetes. So we've got to tackle your stress. Tell your boss to take a hike, sleep more. We've got to do something to deal with it, okay? So you get to do this.
Yes,
this for your kids and for your husband?
Absolutely.
Brilliant. All the best to you.
Thanks, Michael.
Great.
Kathy, in our chat the other day, you kept highlighting the fact that you're feeling very, very stressed, anxious, and you're not coping at the moment.
That is absolutely true, Lisa.
So did you know that regular exercise helps to alleviate those symptoms? When you exercise, it actually secretes a happy hormone throughout your body. So it's almost like your body's natural antidepressant. So what I'd like to prove to you today is that you can actually exercise using the space around you. You've got a beautiful big garden with very limited pieces of gym equipment.
All right.
We're going to start by utilizing a very low wall to actually run up and off of, just to get the heart rate up and to start getting those happy hormones secreted throughout your body.
If you would like to join the Hello Doctor transformation team and be part of our Flora Heart Makeover Challenge, there's nothing stopping you. Head to your nearest selected Pick n Pay during August and September, purchase a tub of Flora margarine to claim your free transformation kit. Each DVD is packed with heart health information, recipes, as well as useful fitness and nutrition tips from our experts. All you need to start your own healthy heart makeover at home.